The next topic we will start discussing is efficient communication across address spaces. The client-server paradigm is used in structuring system services in a distributed system. If we are using a file server in a local area network, every day we are using a client-server system when we're accessing a remote file server. And remote procedure call is the mechanism that is used in building this kind of a client-server relationship in a distributed system. What if the client and the server are on the same machine? Would it also not be a good way to structure the relationship between client and servers using RPC, even if the clients and the servers happen to be on the same machine? It seems logical to structure client-server systems even on the same machine using this RPC paradigm, but the main concern is performance and the relationship between performance and safety. Now, for reasons of safety, which we have talked a lot about when we talked about operating system structures, you want to make sure that servers and clients are in different address spaces or different protection domains, as we've been calling them. Even if they are on the same machine, they may be running on different processors of an SMP, but they're still on the same machine. What you want to do is you want to give a separate protection domain for each one of these servers from the point of view of safety. But what that also means, because we are providing safety, there's going to be a hit on performance because of the fact that an RPC has to go across these address spaces, a client on a particular address space, server on a different address space. So that is going to be a performance penalty that you pay. Now, as operating system designers, what we would like to be able to do is to make RPC calls across protection domains as efficient as a normal procedure call that is happening inside a given process. If you could make the RPC across protection domains as efficient as a normal procedure call, it would actually encourage system designers to use RPC as a vehicle for structuring services even within a same machine. Why is that a good idea? Well, what that means is that, we've talked about the fact that in structuring operating systems of microkernel, you want to be able to provide every service having its own protection domain. What that means is that to go across these protection domains, you're making a protected procedure call or an RPC call, going from one protection domain to another protection domain. And if that is going to be more expensive than simple procedure call, it won't encourage system designers to use these separate protection domains to provide the services independently. So in some sense, again, it's the same question of wanting to have the cake and eat it too. So you want the protection and you also want the performance.